I'm pleased to present a topic for the BW 2023 International Forum on Global Faith and Culture. Hi, my name is YiXin. I'll be doing a bit of self-introduction in this video, as well as speak on the main topic of faith and meaning of life. I will also share some views on how collectively we can all raise global consciousness by finding our meaning of life. A bit more about my background. I've over 15 years of experience across coaching, program management, process improvement, and sales operations from MNCs to SMEs. In my spare time, I have been involved in several national and international campaigns. Starting on the one on the left, this book called Pick Me Up Book was a Kinokuniya local bestseller. When we wrote that book, it was 24 hours involving 42 individuals. We launched and published one ebook, as well as pre-launched a hard copy book and sold 200 copies. The reason why we wanted to write a book within 24 hours is to spread a message to the people around us that if we can set our minds collectively turn our dreams into reality, you too can turn your dreams into reality. We want to make this inspirational change around us. The next campaign, called the Linking Hearts campaign, was also a national effort where a group of us outreached to more than 5,000 individuals to let them speak up and out on their key message to Singapore, to our National Day parade, to share their message to fellow Singaporeans on what is it they care most about. What are some of the heartfelt, inspirational messages that they want to leave an impact with? In the next campaign, it is an international campaign called World Transformation Summit. In this World Transformation Virtual Summit, there were 5 pillars. The first pillar being business and entrepreneurship, the second pillar being wealth and finance, the third pillar being relationships, the fourth pillar being spirituality, and the fifth one being health and wellness. So through this World Transformation Summit, the message is how individuals can actually gain clarity to transform their lives in these 5 key pillars or 5 key life domains. And last but not least, we've come to this most recent global forum called BW International Forum on Global Faith and Culture, where I was involved in the core committee for program management, welfare for the volunteers and VIPs, as well as event production. So through this summit, what we wanted to do is to spread a message for world peace and harmony. And when we wanted to bring together different religious leaders as well as industry leaders to come together to arrive at a common understanding on how we can spread mutual trust, collaboration, and benefit on global faith and culture. Now, on our main topic on faith and the meaning of life, sometimes we just need a reminder of our place in this world. Too often, we are caught up in the rat race, pursuing material, tangible achievements, and without a constant reminder that before our parents gave birth to us, we are we were spiritual beings, and then we were given life on earth to have an experience. So instead of having this view that we are human beings having spiritual experience from time to time, sometimes we need to be reminded that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And in this lifetime, what we can do to make the most out of our experience, to make difference to our own life and to people around us. Instead of getting caught up with comparing other people, what they what they do, how much they've achieved in life, it is very important to remind ourselves that we too have a place in this world, have a role to play, and constantly remind us that we have our path, and our mission in life is to find our path and to walk that in the most brilliant way possible, and to spread our light and message and be the voice to the world. Here are 6 levels, or a very simplified way to identify your personal stand and mission. At the very least, it is about striving to be a good and responsible individual. This could mean not stealing, not lying, not doing evil to others, do what we want others to do on ourselves. So, being a good, responsible individual to our lives, to the people around us, to our society, to being a good citizen, and to the world. The second level is about making a difference to others. When we have the capacity to take care of ourselves and we want to extend and make a positive influence to other people, this is where we really start taking on more volunteering efforts, or driving more changes to make sure other people enjoy this positive influence. The next one is about creating an impact. For instance, in this BW Global Forum 2023, we wanted to create an impact, create a forum where the different leaders can come together to sit down, to voice out, to spread a message, to arrive at a common understanding and mutual trust. And in this, we are creating an impact. The fourth one, cultivate lasting and sustainable changes. So what does it mean, and how is number 4 different from level 3? Is that we do not just want to create a one-off impact that would only last for a short time frame, but rather, how can we create an impact that could be lasting, sustainable for a longer period of time, and even across generations? For some of us who have a lot of compassion, not just for human beings, but for all living things. This is where they will step up a little bit more and reach and arrive level 5, where they will extend their compassion to across all sentient beings. And you could see it through very small acts where they would refuse to even kill any small animals or insects, and try their best to do actions that will actually benefit collective living things. And it's interesting how we sometimes forget that we are not just living on Earth in our own solar system, in our own universe, but it's also important to be reminded that we have other universe. When your compassion extend beyond your universe, our current universe, and extend beyond that, you start taking on a very important voice to our planet, to remind us that whatever small things or small actions on our planet may also affect other planets, other universe. Now, why do I share these 6 levels? Because this is just a very simplified way for us to remind ourselves of what is the personal stand that we are willing to take on, that we are willing and capable to take on. If you feel that in this lifetime, you would love to just make a difference to others at level 2, here is your role and place in life. And your job is to find your key strengths and to manifest and express that strength to make the most out of it and make the most out of the difference to other people. If you decide to take on more, you have overflowing compassion, unconditional love for all mankind, for all living things, then your direction and the path that you're aligned to will be such. And that is your personal mission in life. So as we talk about, raising global consciousness by finding our own meaning of life, let's take a step back by first pausing and asking ourselves, what is it that we are willing? Okay, what is it that you are willing and capable of to take on? What is your personal mission? At which of the 6 levels are you most willing to step out to contribute and add value to this world? Here is a quote that I personally find very meaningful, and I would love to share this message through this forum. This quote is, "Be the source, transcend the world, live miraculous lives." Now I'm going to explain verse by verse what it means. The first verse, be the source. This means that you are the source of effecting the changes around you. You are the source to make a difference to your family, to your friends, to your loved ones. You are the source to effecting changes to your society, to your country, to cross boundaries, to global effect. You are the source of making things happen. You are the source. The second verse, transcend the world. Now, the word world has different definition, and it's up to us to set what is our definition. For some of us, the world means our family. Our family means the world to us. And to some of us, we want to look at communities, and the communities or organizations become our world. When we are driving mission, we are driving actions or volunteering initiative, we are forwarding this world. And there are also some of us who would love to make a global change and take on a global perspective to make a difference to the world. This becomes our world. And there are also others, and there's also some who want to extend this beyond other planets and look at the collective and interconnectedness of the planets, of the universe. And this becomes their worldview. So when we say this verse, transcend the world, it simply means that transcending our worldview, breaking limitations. Are you able to elevate your perspective, elevate your worldview, take on a bigger and broader perspective? So this means transcend the world. And the third verse, live miraculous lives. Our time on earth is limited, is short. In this short time frame of maybe 100 years, can we live miraculous lives? Can we be the best version of who we are? Can we give this world the best version and best expression of our gifts and talents? We have a collective responsibility to not just ourselves, but our families and the people around us to receive what we have to offer them, our gifts and talents. If you are a speaker and you're talented at it, your job is to make sure a lot of people hear your message. If you are very good at managing, coordinating, your job is to express your gifts through this path. And for people who are very good at writing or singing, artistic talents, your job is to spread these gifts and express it to the best of your knowledge. So no action or no decision is small, is too small. So there is this saying that even small decision and actions will have a big ripple effect as we scale. Everyone is encouraged to lead from where we stand to have a positive social impact. With that, I sincerely thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope that inspire you on how you could also raise global consciousness through finding your own meaning of life. And that starts small by finding what is your personal stand and mission that you're willing and capable to take on. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this presentation.